1 second, you guys. I'm gonna try to see the chat first before we start, as always. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. KiraCharmz here. Hope you guys are having a charming day, and man, to say I'm glad you're here. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate that very, very much. And I hope that you guys enjoy my stream for today. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know whenever I make a video or stream on this channel, just like this one. Alright, we are trying to figure out what happened to Sakura, I believe. And I think I've checked everything in here before I ended the last one. Okay, wait. What happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside? There's no evidence any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have cheated the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. PS Home may be returning to PS5. It's been leaked images already. Don't play with me, because I love PlayStation Home. Really? I'm gonna have to see. Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So
then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. So, the 2 people would be... Well, I guess I'll leave. Can I leave? This door? Oh, yo! Okay, fine. I mean, alright, no. Okay, well, I don't... you guess? I don't know.
Make me repeat myself.
Yes, I did receive the note, but what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you really didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Well,
What the heck?
we already know who did it. Okay, I've read this already last stream. You're so serious? Alright, I'll check it out.
Hey.
City. What else am I supposed to do?
Certainly.
Okay. Who she asked? It's only you guys here.
What the heck? I won't forgive you.
Well, Hero's not here. And she asked him to come to the rec room at noon. the same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Well, I can't leave that freaking place. It keeps saying the same thing. So, and then I talked to this dude.
Hey. Certainly.
Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. Okay, there's obvious evidence of the multiple blows to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. Okay, I've seen this. So maybe I have to do it this way? I'm not seeing anything. Nobody's even out about. Wait, no, that's just us here. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah, alright. I'm just trying to see. Well, where am I? Oh, my goodness. I gave that to Sakura. She got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. Oh, I could have pressed the circle button. Okay, my bad. I was trying to leave the area. It's been a while since I played this game. Okay. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. Toko and Hiro, I believe. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds,
Who's there?
the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? I don't know if I read that right. What? She wanted to meet with Master 2? I said too much, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Okay, we got her account. Now, Hiro. Where's your room at? That's Chihiro's room. Aoi, Sakura, Leon, Hiro. I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about Sakura wanted to meet you.
What?
How do you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash. Okay. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? The chem lab, I guess. Okay. Wait, will this be the... That's the physics lab. I don't know. Would it be here? I do not know. Sorry for the noise in the background, guys. No, I don't think it would be here, would it? Everything's back to normal. Just like when Sayaka and Chihiro's Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. I don't think this was what I was supposed to be looking at. No, this is not what I was supposed to be looking at. Okay. Hey Aiden, welcome to the stream. How are you? Okay, Byakuya's not with him anymore. This is where I need to go. Okay, I went to the wrong area. There we go. I'm glad you're doing good.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Oh, Byakuya, I swear. Ooh, what happened here? This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Well, it looks like some people already did. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable... I don't like you, Byakuya. I really don't. You're full of yourself all the time. Okay, with an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto, are they
possible.
yours? No?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. Yes, they are. Okay. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder come from? Obviously, it looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. Okay. Well, okay, we got the footprints. We got this. If I do this, there's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder must have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder. Okay, I thought I looked at that already. I was just trying to look at that, but okay. Oh, okay. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dysentery supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? Probably. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Sorry, I can't say that word. Reagents? I'm sorry. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and the number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving until section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. But on this shelf, let me see. On this shelf is one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving in unit section C. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Probably did like a switch. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the around the rec room. Oop. Oh. Okay, let's make sure. Let me see if Byakuya says something again.
I see.
Makoto, I admit you have a good eye for spotting useful clues, but you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Okay. So the rec room, then. I'll go back this way. Okay. Let's go back here then.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body and the shelf of magazines and the Monokuma bottles. Sorry guys, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm so sorry. I think I'm reading too fast again. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure out anything. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Hey Drop, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Okie dokie. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. The new clues that Sakura's body revealed. First was the yellow powder stuck in the instep of her shoe.
Indeed.
And there's the wound on her head. It's now clear that she suffered 2 blows to the head. And
Indeed.
both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
Right.
Okay. I can't believe she's... Okay. So... No. Let's look over there. What do you got to say, girl?
What the heck?
Okay, she's gonna say the same thing. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Well, I guess we look all... No. That's not what I meant to do.
Indeed.
Stop.
Right.
Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages, near the center of the magazine, a word has been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. That's good. I'm also good, Drop. So far in my day, I'm good. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Message. Okay. So let's look at the blood again. Okay. What else did she say to look at? She said... So we looked at Sakura's body, we looked at the shelf of magazines, and now we're gonna look at the bottles again. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Correlation. Chess pieces? Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma bottles.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothered me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too? Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine, and that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights? Of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words...
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then...
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be Either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then...
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words...
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together.
Hey.
And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Okay. I'm not looking forward to class trials. Any of them.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Okay. Alright. Alright guys, I'm so sorry, but I have to have the AC on, so that is the noise you're hearing in the background. If you could just bear with that noise, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist. A locked room murder mystery.
What?
What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. Oh my goodness. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. What the? Okay, I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm just meaning innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us?
What the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Hey.
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
Don't look at me!
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. I ain't talking to Bianca. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin to sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like you're Sorry. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned thief. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Do you have to say that every time a class trial happens, Makoto? I'll read it anyway, but like, seriously. Okay, let's do. I don't even. Oh, we didn't. Okay. I don't have any. Oh, no. I don't have anything else to add. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Wait, what about this? Wait, let me go down and see. Okay, no, that was all the stuff. Okay, vocabulary. Pieces, bullet, capacity, effective. Ooh. I can't get it. Alright. Can I take one off? What's this? Oh. Let's take this one. I'm just gonna see what happens if I this. Okay. And I'll try not to take forever on one debate thing happening, but
of the class trial.
see.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Tina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Oh, I hate this so much. Okay.
It was one of you.
It's been a while, so I might forget how things go.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Oh, okay, no, not that one. So it's not that they hated her.
Shoot.
Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
No, how do I split it up? Okay, thank
Because
you.
you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's
Ah, miss.
That's about
Okay.
as low as you can get.
Let's try again. I missed. I'm sure she's mentioned it before.
It was one of you. One of you killed her.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing.
No, that's wrong.
Look.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Tina. Sorry, I saw a message on my screen. I can't disagree with Tina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't think they did. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong.
I felt like, yeah, because he's acting suspicious. Right.
Kira, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, because he told me that he did see her and that she gave the note to her herself.
Red polka dots?
Something like that.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
I don't know why he's trying to cover that up.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is because, okay, Sakura loved candy too much to share it now. Hiro got the candy from Hina. And Sakura got that candy?
I got it!
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
What do you mean, oh, that's right? Like, it's not you just...
hostility?
Yeah, exactly, what?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh?
When did you see it?
When we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was under... Whoa. Break it. Under the wait, hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was above the magazine itself, under, on.
I got it!
On. Why would it? Okay.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
No.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
That's definitely something strange. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message of when he first found the body. But at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, not that. I'm just checking. Shut up. Okay. It's supposed to be the other one.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was
Only after the investigation, I found the magazine tucked away on the
when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, well, is what Kyoko saying? Lord, no.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun.
Not that either. Oh, no, I'm gonna have problems. Okay.
Shoot!
Not that either.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
Not that. Not that.
And I can tell you when it was only
After I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
Not that
shelf.
either.
Shoot!
Should I do that truth thing again?
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after
I found the magazine tucked away when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total
Okay,
sense.
so I might have to tie something. So I was trying to just do the regular
I can
triangle
tell you
thing.
exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away
Wait, maybe not. Can I do this again? Hold
What
on.
I said makes total sense.
This is annoying.
I can tell you exactly when
I wanna go with
Ogre's
what
body was
she
discovered.
said.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, God.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Yeah.
He's just trying to confuse us.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt. No, I actually do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. No? Okay. Huh? The moment of truth. Oh, no. Freak. Wait. Before I do that, I gotta read how we do it. I gotta read how I do it. Log on. As you continue to... Okay. Okay, wait, I think I remember.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Okay.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Yay!
Show me the...
This should prove it.
Hey, I did it. When I was with the feeding. Okay. Alright.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Oh, yeah. No, oh. No, okay, never mind.
What?
Hey, Lori. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Hiro.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the record right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
Hey Robbie, welcome to the stream.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
It's going pretty good, Robbie. Thank you for asking.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense. Why he didn't use Sakura's finger? No. Okay. All right, sorry. No. All right. I mean, okay. Why you picked Toko? No, okay.
Shoot!
Alright.
I got it!
Okay.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on a shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what has been written, there's only one choice.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So... what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time, when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but... okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Oh, okay. Do I have to go through...
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed him.
I might have to fail this. I don't know, because the way I'm on charts I got.
Before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered.
Oh, let's try with that one.
And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
Ooh. Okay. Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but this doesn't end there. There's something that proves that the wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit over from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong!
Woo! Okay. That pic I sent you, I wonder what the inside of the house looks like.
That doesn't explain why she had two head...
Sorry. You said that pic I sent you, I wonder what the inside of the house looks like. LOL. It could be empty. Could have a lot of stuff inside. Maybe try finding it in the gallery, Lori.
Wounds.
Huh? Two?
That's right. She had two separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have two wounds?
Two wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on! How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with two Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why two separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Oh, okay, I get it, okay.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with,
So there was
right?
another one in there? Or something?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Huh?
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be. It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Don't ask me which chess piece. Oh, I said it too, didn't I? That's a chess piece. Wait. How do you, What, I hit it twice? There you go.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
She said, yeah.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing, it was completely intact? No? Okay. Okay. I think it was
I got it!
okay.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just, whoa. Sorry. It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is, Kyoka and I figured it out before. Wait, what did we figure? Oh, freak me. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, wait. Maybe it's, all of the, wait.
I got it!
Yeah.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavy. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by... Second?
I got it!
Okay.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. I thought there wasn't going to be any more. So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during the final strike under a second thought. Without a second thought, sorry. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the L1 button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this one. Just this once, okay? By the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't like this. This is not fun, okay? It's not, okay.
It's a lie!
Oh, sorry. Not.
I hate you!
No, you don't.
I curse
Okay.
you. No! I don't know anything!
It's
a lie!
This right now.
I admit nothing! I hate
Alright.
you! Shut up! I curse you! No! That's enough!
Oh god. No! What do I have to do? Wait, I messed up. Oh my
It's a
god.
lie. I hate you! That's enough!
What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I gotta look at it again of what he said. Oh no. No, I don't get what happened here. I don't know what. I gotta look at the directions again of how to do that.
Is
Not really, but I'll give it another shot, yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Hold on, guys. Oh yeah, well. Yeah, what, I don't get what happened. So far, you gotta press the triangle without a second thought. Now you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use. How do I switch it? You'll select it. Oh! Man. Okay, alright. Okay. Spinning ones. Yeah, okay. I wasn't pressing that. Forgot. Okay, L1. L1. Okay.
It's a lie! I admit nothing! I hate you! I curse you! No! I don't know anything! It's a lie! I admit nothing! I hate you! Shut up!
Well, I thought there was more.
I curse you! No! That's enough!
This should prove it.
Okay. Whoopsie! Alright, I did it that time.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Your time, okay.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
Dang, every time okay.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker. and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her, you mean?
Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all!
Oh, Lord. Sorry for the noise outside.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre, so that's good.
So that's good? You're killing like... you're talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Oh, I gotta select a character. Oh.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Oh, wait a minute, okay. So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, where did Sakura die at? It was...
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me! I remember waking up...
Let's see what happens.
You smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, okay. So it's not that.
Shoot!
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me! I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in, so you smashed her head in with a lot of...
You got it! I smashed
And where did the attack take
right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong.
Okay, got it. Oop.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine's shelf. What? Let me see this real quick. Oh, wait. Huh? I was about to do something really wrong here.
I got it!
I was supposed to press the wrong
Sakura
thing.
was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Oh, I can't believe she's dead.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
Oh, could we? I'm sorry, I was expecting him to say that. Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's...
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's
Oh,
no
no, I
other
didn't do that.
possible cause.
Let's
What
press
killed
this.
Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. How are ya? If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot.
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's
Ow.
all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
I'm glad you're doing good, Chris.
Not to mention, I didn't find
Welcome.
any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, let me know what's going on. Byakuya.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements.
I
In
was
B,
saying right, I think
reagents.
dietary.
And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm trying to know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive. No! I didn't mean to press that. I was trying to go down. Hey, Jesus.
I got it!
Mother freaker. I
Poison
swear I
was
was trying
actually
to
in
press that
Section
one.
A, wasn't it?
Huh?
Damn.
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
What did the... I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
What the freak?
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out the bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, Conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Oh my goodness. What the freak? Oh lord. Alright. Letters, what? Oh. Oh lord. What's, oh, okay, R then. I need the E. Where's the E? E? Shoot, I don't know if that is. Protein. What? Drink. Okay, N. N? Okay, bye.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene. Cup filled with water? No, okay, sorry.
Shoot!
No.
I got it!
Okay. Whoops.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The footprints? The evidence that shows who switched them, it must be what we found in front of the shelf.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now.
Okay.
Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Okay.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
What the hell?
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Hina. Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are... What the...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Oh. Okay. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina,
oh my.
Coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true?
That can't be true.
Did you really kill Sakura?
No, that can't be true.
And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
That's weird.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
I don't know. Yeah, me either. Like, huh? I can't believe
You're
it.
not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
Yeah.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent.
Shut up, Bayaka. Shut up.
Defeating them.
Shut up.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Yeah.
Well... that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
I just
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina.
No.
Could you go into a bit more detail?
You're bullcrapping right now.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
It does if you keep beating around the bush.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Don't freaking lie. Okay.
Fine.
We stuttering too.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina
Shut
is
up.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. when I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Never. Okay. How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Footprints in the powder. Chem lab shelf. Source of the powder.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
Not bad, okay. Yep, I'm trying not to fail this one.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the...
Yeah. Okay, I moved from Section C, and that's where once I was done, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle and left the... That's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate?
First I went to that's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. Okay,
and then...
I moved from Section C to Section A, and that's where I switched powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section
Oh no,
A.
I might have a problem. I might have a problem. I might have to stool.
First I went to Section C.
I was doing so good until now.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders.
No.
Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A.
No, I'm gonna, okay. I'm trying to figure out.
Shoot!
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done, I put the bottle filled with the protein. Then I took the bottle and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Thinking, I don't know.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of
Okay, alright, I got it.
Okay, I moved from section C.
No, that's wrong. You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that,
Okay.
you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I left the footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
Well... You see...
What the? What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, he don't like it. He don't know what's going on.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Huh? A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Yo, Kyoko is getting a kick out of this.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
What? Me?
Huh?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah, me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Oh, the window. Right? The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, no.
shoot!
Okay.
What's strange?
Oh no. No, okay, so it's A.
Shoot! What?
I want to be done with this debate.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That and yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, The bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Hey Uriel, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. How are you?
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Wait.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
I'm glad. Sorry, I was saying that to you, Uriel. Okay,
You're right. We do need to explain that.
This is quite the mystery here.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. This better be the last one. Okay. Still have we seen through?
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It had to be. It was in there before.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
No.
Exactly what happened.
So...
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
Sorry guys for the noise.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Let's turn my AC on again.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been... Can't be Hina or Hiro.
I got it!
Wow. Okay, I think it might be Sakura.
It was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Oh, her foot! Okay, now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh, I have to do this? Oh, man. But it's her foot.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it!
Oop,
Stop talking!
I feel bad for her too.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! I hate you!
Oh, she's
You're
quiet.
a liar!
Oh.
What are you saying? Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's
foot,
foot
yep.
had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Yes.
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But
No.
why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you did it.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. What? Huh?
Here's my answer.
Oh my god. Okay.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
She did a suicide.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yes. Okay, yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly!
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room. Monokuma forced her into the locked room. Byakuya... I'm laughing because it says right here, Byakuya created the locked room in a secret. No, well...
I got it!
No.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
Oh.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Yeah.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone. Ogre? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina.
Just shut up and relax, girl. Please.
It's not! Nothing's over!
Oh, yeah.
It is! Actually, no. You're right. You have to end this properly.
Is it the comic book? It's the comic book. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Forgive me if I do this wrong. Okay. So we have all the evidence down, y'all. So the first one is Act 1. Looks like she's putting down a note. Hiro is reading it. And Toko is reading it. Why is he here? Oh! So is you. Okay. Those are the three people. Okay, she's looking around. She seems like she's going to hide. I don't know. She saw what happened. Well, she's seeing what's happening. Okay. Hiro came in. Hiro gave her candy. Him candy. I mean, not Hiro. Sakura gave her Hiro candy. He feel like he's going to do something to him. So he goes and gets the thing, smashed her head with it. What goes here, though? What goes here? Son of a gun, son of a gun! This will probably go here though, because he started to run off. Let's leave that there for a minute. Saw what happened. I think he came out, maybe? This is so horrible. Right. Let's go here. The thing, because she put it down there, it's upside down, and he's like, or, yeah, okay, so Genocide Jack came out, so there goes. What the freak? Uh-oh. This might be here? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's go over here. I'm leaving that one spot open first. Okay, so. Okay, right. That's there. Okay. So, Genocide Jack realized what she did. She's trying to clean it up a little bit. Scurries off. She's like, what the hell is going on with me? So what? She's grabbing that probably because that looked like her hand, drinking that. And then, you know, she's taking a last breath, as the guy said. We're coming in like, oh no, what happened? Okay, this is Hina. Hina sees that. Oh, wait. That goes there. Perhaps. What goes? This probably goes here. She's trying to, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back and put this down. Right. All right. Let's see if that goes.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
she came out.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Hey, Maul, welcome to the stream.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's
Sorry,
head.
I was inactive yesterday, stomachache. It's okay, Maul.
Assuming
Don't worry
Sakura
about it.
really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Makoto's not even facing her.
was you, Tina.
He's like, I can't believe this ish. Alright.
That's
Okay.
the full truth of the case.
Sorry. Oh, you're just clicking, sorry. Okay. That's the full truth of the case.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
Yep.
But Makoto, how did you manage to...
Because I'm smart.
How were
You're
you
not?
able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because you're stupid?
Huh?
Stop.
Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See, didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Yes. All about yourself, eh? Didn't work out, huh? Okay. Okay. An A. Ooh, an A. Ooh, I got coins.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yep. It's Sakura. Oh, so.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I'm reading, okay. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What
So
did
that's
you
the whole
say?
truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why do you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you could have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
this? You should have been
I
the
couldn't
one to
let
die.
her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious?
What is
You
this?
still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. Welcome back, Drop. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No
You tried to
forgiveness!
protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive
my
this.
closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you... Hina. Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. Yeah, okay. Sakura. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yet...
why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a simple question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you've pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Oh, Lord. Hina, you came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking to me like this? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. I'm doing good again, Drop. Well, I guess you could say it's like an anime, because this is like a game anime, I guess you could say. They did make a show, I don't know how to explain it. They did make an anime out of this, though, where you could actually just watch, and then you could play the game, too. Sakura, let me in. Please, open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. I'm so sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Oh, okay, it looks pretty cool too. Yes, it's really fun. When I saw that people was playing this, I just wanted to try my best to have a go at the class trials, everything, the mysteries and everything. And I also got the other Danganronpa. There's another Danganronpa part 2 of this game. So I have that as well. Just wish I had the third one, which they didn't have in the store, so that kind of sucks. Okay, everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is,
Yes,
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
A suicide note, Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's
This is the... This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Then you lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence that affect the outcome of the class trial? Hey Betty, welcome to the stream. How are you? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still wouldn't have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
I'm glad
do?
you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
Hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind, and more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
I'm trying to be in character.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic. I know.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
Her voice is hard to do. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting. To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close, and still.
What are you gonna
But
do?
in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death has no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking, with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Uh-oh. Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no point in
myself.
participating in the game, which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Whenever a master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone. Well, now, can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to
It's the
punish
moment
you
you've all
guys?
been waiting for. Punishment time. Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can sub in whatever oil... Sorry. Whatever oil student I want. Didn't I tell you I'm very particular about the beer times 1 rule?
Listen up.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. This is... okay. Sorry. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So, for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give
Let's-
it
okay.
everything we've got.
It's
It's punishment time.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to. We can't see it. I read in. You. I don't want to get copyright, that's why I skip it. So I'm gonna have to look on YouTube to see what that was. You suck, man. You turned into a mangled hunk of junk. Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I realized how dangerous it could be. Oh no, he did that to Alter Ego. He killed Alter Ego. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, excuse me, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Animism? Sorry. where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I
So
thought.
you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What?
What are you
You
thinking?
knew, and you were all cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life, and for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
well...
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hell.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet, I don't know if I'm saying that right, tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I like to there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue? Oh, we got more to read from him. Sorry. I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is definitely dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad. You don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys...
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the notes. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what, and that's seriously it. Huh. Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead had to say?
Well...
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, and maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long, think hard. Boop. Okay, those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
Oh my goodness? What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Oh, I was not expecting that sound. The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not truly unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh, yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. Hold on, you guys. Alright, sorry. Okay. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Then, I'll try.
Huh?
That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abused give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope Speak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. Couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. 3... I'm sorry. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Let me save. Let me motherfreaking save. Hold on. Nope, I'm forgetting how. I want to save. I'm still playing, you guys. I just need to save. Let me just double save. Okay. I have to admit, I've kind of gotten used to sleeping here. Alright, let me click on her. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the floor. On the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. On the 4th floor. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. So, I'm gonna have to go to the 4th floor. During nighttime. We're not supposed to be out. Okay. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, okay. Oh no. What are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that, you adults. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Now you too?
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. What? Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Ooh, okay. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. The end. Alright. What the okay. And then it says 7, question mark. You received the altar lump present. Okay. Yes. Ooh, I got a trophy.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
We'll take a picture of that.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba, I hope I'm saying it right. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What the hell? Okay. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. Alright. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as loaded as a cow's udder.
In the name
and
of
no
my
matter
family.
what it takes, I will get rid of this whole, I forgot, oh damn it. Alright, sorry. I pressed X too fast.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your
She
deal?
didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
Huh?
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. So, I'm assuming there was, hold on, let me use another floor. So we're going to go see exactly what that is. Back it up. Let's go. Who did it? Let's go here. Turn myself around. No. Go this way. Where is it? Up. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let's go up. And now to the other floor. Okay. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope Speak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. I like this floor. It's blue. The colors. Alright. And it's totally different from all floors we've seen up to now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Okay. This is a classroom. That looked dark and creepy. I'm not, and Hina's just right there. Let's see what she has to say about it. Hello? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. I was just saying that too. Okay. That's classroom. This whole hallway looks weird. Okay. This is a bio. Raw. Can't open it. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. Oops. A bio lab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Turn it around. Okay, let's go over here then. No. Alright. Ooh. Let's go here. Oh, this is nice. I like that. Before I talk to you. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Got a coin. Even though this room is totally enclosed and there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Okay. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Oh god, sorry. Alright, and just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Okay. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouses. So I guess I looked at everything. Okay. Whoa, what's this? It's open. Okay. What the hell? Okay. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out. Oh, sorry. That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature, the ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
Well,
such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Sprouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From lawnmowers to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? This is not good. Somebody's gonna use this stuff to hit somebody. I don't even know. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Mondo, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. That's it. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Well, I'm collecting coins, so... Do I have to click on this again? I feel like... Okay, no. So many flowers. Okay, I already read that. So there's nothing up here. Yes, I guess so. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. I don't think clicking on each one is... You know, alright. Nope, stop clicking on the damn chicken. Alright. I'll press too fast. Okay. Let me get out. Step away from the chicken coop. Yes. Okay. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power, right. A refreshing number of on par with hand squeeze all natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. What you gotta say,
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, but it's just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of the Earth anymore,
the end is nigh!
They'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well?
I'm serious. Makoto got nothing to say on that, you know? What's this? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off. Oh, sorry, I was still in Monokuma's voice. Sorry. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through the sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Right, okay. Nothing else to look at. Gonna leave the room. Wait, what's this? Is that a camera? That's a camera. No matter when, no matter where, Spanish cameras are following her every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? A lot. Leaving the area. On to the next one. So we gotta go way over here. Past Tina. Make a left. Go straight. Oh wait, I was just over here. Wait a minute. No. Then what's it? Okay. So then that's it. That's it. I don't know where to go. I've checked everything. Do I go back to the dining hall or something? Where is everybody? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's go to the map and see if there's anybody else. Oh. I was here at the garden. I was here at the dojo, Red 8. What did I not see? Okay, let's go back. Wait, there's something else. Freak. Okay, wait, no. Map it. Class, oh. So I have to go see Byakuya? Wait, what class was that? 5C. 5C. No. Triangle. Yes, 5C is where? 5C, 5B, 5A, turn around, go this way, 5, press the wrong button, C. See what Byakuya has to say to me. Oh my god! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossible rate. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of the battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey!
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. It's the opposite?
No.
Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, easy-squeezy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Sorry, hold on. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? What is the meaning of all this? This looks horrible. Jesus. Oh my lord. And you know what's crazy about this? Because, so far when I've been doing these class trials investigations, one of the people that's here that dies, it's been in pink. Pink. And now, this is blood, of course, but it's red. Now it's showing. Okay. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. Ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume their stains are considerably old. This is all really blood. Of course, maybe I'm wrong. Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in his classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Eye for an eye. It says something back there. No matter when, no matter... Okay. I want to see... Thank you for the coin. Back up. Look at this. I can't look at that? Freak. Okay. This is... Ooh. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. No, I don't want to leave the area. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no. It's totally useless no matter what. Byakuya? About what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Okay, he's ignoring me. Yep. So I'm gonna leave. This is crazy. Oh, okay, Robbie. What's that, a sleeping emoji? You tired, what? I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Okay. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. There's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second!
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we could still field the basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we're lost. We have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. I'll go with her first.
Hey.
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it would be some kind of creature, the final boss, a tyrant, or...
But...
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well...
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
Hold on, you guys. Alright, sorry, I have to take my mic out for a minute, do something. Okay, hey Nina, Rihanna, sorry. Yes, you were the one that, said I was like a nice YouTuber, I think, last time when we was in that, when I was in that room doing an investigation, right? I think I do, yeah. Is that you? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. How I said it right too. All right. Let's talk to you, Byakuya. Let's talk to you. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't
Perhaps
be.
that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. Hey Taz, welcome to the stream. How's your day? The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words...
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
It's all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Hey Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. I've forgotten about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us... Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Good, and yours? My day is good so far. Well, yes, it's good. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what do you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in the classroom? How would I know?
Very
What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your
I don't want it
problem?
anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then...
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I have a bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would never experience such a dream. Okay. Toko, calm down. I feel straight. Nope. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Let me talking to you again, I'm sorry. I forgot to press triangle. Let's talk about that stupid large plant. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
You're serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back these 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Let's talk to you again.
You know?
There was a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'll kill you. No. Shh. Maybe we should leave her alone for now.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, it's settled. Let's let you be in charge of the knife, Makoto. I meant to touch him. Yes.
You know?
Okay. So now we're going to look at this. Okay. All right. Hold on again.
What?
Pickaxe. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm back. What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in this tool shed. And the words crazy diamond have been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? You said Among Us? LOL, like, okay. Oh, crazy diamond, huh? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We're definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it. I remember. Mondo, right? Mondo! Okay, it was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until then. Till today.
Right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this. You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then, my personality hasn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be kinda Sakura's job, but sorry for the noise in the background, you guys. Anyway, no dice. There were mental plates on all the windows, just like everyone else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. Where are they exactly? They're in a school, and it's called Hope's Peak Academy. That's where they're at. And they're locked inside this school, and they're just trying to get out, but in the process, there's just a lot happened. And oh my goodness. And they're just trying to get out, so they really can't. There's these windows that are completely sealed off by these metal plates and screws, and they can't even open that. And they tried that the first thing when they was all together, back when Leon and Sayaka, Chihiro, and all of them was alive, and it was like maybe 16 students, I guess. So now we're just opened up to another floor, and we're just trying to figure out what we've discovered so far. And I don't know what's going to happen from there, because I've never played this game before. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then.
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure out something. I ain't under nothing.
No way!
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Sorry. Alright, the rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. He is the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. Whew. I'm more unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? Byakuya annoys me sometimes. Byakuya annoys me all the time. You know, since I first met him, he's annoying. Period. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory. You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is
You can't be
very
serious right now,
suspicious.
can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options.
Just give
Give me the
up.
key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for the conversation. Sorry. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So...
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia wouldn't fit right in. The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word, began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on attention. I can't... Okay, you know what, Toko? You're gonna have to stop with those sounds. Stop it. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko. Yeah, shut up. Actually...
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating. I said breathing. It grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Cause, look. Monokuma's there.
What?
It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very...
Now I'm really angry!
Angry at what? As the thief. Yet, that's right. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you, there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious. They stole it. You're precious?
Your teacher
Your
had
teacher-
such faith in you. And this is how you repay me?
Hi, Kyra. How are you? I'm
With
good,
betrayal?
Anthony. How are you doing? Reality is filled with such hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the streets.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
so
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Well, gee.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We could talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in there. I would suggest you just... I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
Well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Why is Byakuya always on Kyoko's case? I feel like Byakuya is just... Byakuya. I feel like he's just looking for somebody to start stuff with. I don't know. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... I don't know, man. Oh, somebody's at my door. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? I'm tired of y'all knocking and ringing my doorbell. Kyoko. Kyoko.
Hey.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed.
So then...
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might be hidden within. So she did that for us. Oh my god. She violated the school regulations to help us. She's already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found the key. Found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
You may very well be the She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out. Well, wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't. That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? if there's one more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then that may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can't exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. What might happen if we fail.
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
What she said. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it. If something ever happens to me. If something happens,
however,
I'm not planning on dying. But there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappalling. Feeling. I don't know. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
So then...
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Is it a love confession in that letter? I don't know, maybe so. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, can you see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later.
Monokuma!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh? What were you and Kyoko up to going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night. Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys. Removed to confirm with local and international censorship laws all over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so it is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens get all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whoa. Okay. Whether I'm a oh, excuse me. I'm reading too hard. Wait, hold on. You know, the next time I play this game, I'm gonna make sure I have a cup of water with me. Oh, Lord. Excuse me. Whether I'm a metamorphosel or a dude fella.
Actually.
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is.
What?
Seriously? Then what am I? My entire existence. That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you
Listen,
thinking?
I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible at all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or Oh my god. This is just crazy. Are all pubes and teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine. I'll tell you. It was key and that's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Make me trudge all the way out here for that. I like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Right? Okay. I went back to my room and lay down, doing my best to settle my nerves. And get back to sleep, sorry. Oh my goodness, Monokuma Theater.
Monokuma
Hey Charles,
Theater,
welcome to the stream.
brought to
Hello.
you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
What the freak was that? Okay. The super stylish, super fashionable game is created by Spike Toonsoft? Then we've got to buy it now.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Oh, okay. Everybody buy this game. It's fun. It's very fun. Buy it. Okay. Who's your favorite character? I'm thinking I like Kyoko.
Good morning, everyone.
Cause she's really good at figuring out stuff. So she's my favorite now.
Over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful
day. Beautiful day. Woo. Woo-hoo. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Well, wait, let me save my game. Hold on. Let me save, please. Right there. And save again, because I like to double save. That's what I like to do. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to play a little bit further. It's like 6:17 p.m. for me. So, I'm going to stop at 6:30, because I've been oh, Lord. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Okay. My day is great, Charles. How's your day? Ooh. I'm going in here. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's
You
your
really
problem?
think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign over my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff in my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not going to she's not going to show up anymore. Oh, hope we're good. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet. Yes, okay. Alright, so, have you ever, like, played and completed this game? I've never completed this game, ever. This is my first time playing this, so I don't know what happens. I'm just new to this. And it's fun to play. Okay? It's very fun to play.
Very strange.
Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. Wait, I know she's not in her room, so.
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Huh, well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either? What? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is, and they name some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Whoop! Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea what happened. Which character do you hate the most? Probably Byakuya. Yeah, I don't like Byakuya. I don't like it. I don't like him. He's annoying to me because the way he be acting. We have no and then yeah, okay. We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go looking for her? Go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Yeah, I know. Just knew I just subscribed. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. Ooh. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be? Oh. I don't know what was gonna happen. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our dorms. Free time, right? I hear the music. Okay. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Yes, free time. Free time. Okay, I'm done. Let's head out. Ooh, can I go to the store? How much? Oops. Map. Where's the store again? Here, it's here. I want to get some stuff. Ooh. The store? Ah, crap. My thing is low. I'm gonna get this and then I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna go to the store and then I'm gonna end it, you guys. Do you have a theory of who the mastermind is? No, I don't know who it is. I want to find out, and I don't even know if I'm even at the end of the, like, if I'm close to the end of the game or whatever. Am I close to the end of the game? Because there's like very few of us here. Uh-oh. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. That wasn't the store. That wasn't the store. That wasn't the store. This is the store. Ay, ay, ay. Would you like to try your hand against the All-Might? Yes, please. Give more. Give more. Let's do it. How much do I have? I got 134 coins. Okay. Whee! Man, oh, what the frick is that? I'm grabbing stuff. When next are you playing? I don't want to miss your next Danganronpa live stream. Yeah, you're close to the end of the game, very close. Oh, okay. Well, how about this? I will leave a YouTube post to let people know when I'm going to do it on that date. That way it's not a problem, because I'm doing other games besides this one right here. That's what I'll do. So that way everybody will know when I'll do it. That's what makes the game fun. You have to figure stuff out. Yes. And it's so when you do the debates, it's like hard, and I'm trying my best not to screw up. Like, y'all should have saw the stream I did, which was 4 hours. I was so mad. Let me do this. Okay, that's it, that's it. What is it? What is it? I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna leave. Okay. I should probably get going. Okay. Oh man, this looks like awesome cool stuff in here. Yep, this is definitely the school store. But it kind of feels more like an old-timey general store than anything more modern. Oh! Give me that, thank you. Okay, let me leave. Alright. I want to find someone and then end it there. Where are y'all hiding at? Oops. No. No. Yo. Map, thank you. Hold on, let me, Hello? Anybody? Is it not time to spend time with people? Thank you. Like, where the hell y'all was at? No. I'm gonna spend time with Hina. Oops. Get this thing off. Triangle button. Okay, dang. So Hina's where? Hina? You are Dojo. Is this the dojo right here? Hello? Hina? This ain't the dojo. It's not the dojo. Oh, it's this dojo. Alright. Let me save it again. There is a scrapped ending in this game called Other End where all the characters survive. Really? Oh. I didn't know that. That's cool. No, I want that one then. Alright, so let me, what's square? Where's system? Save. Yes.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. And you know what? I gotta end it. I wish you could stay a little longer. I wish that too, but let me tell y'all something. I need to give my voice a rest because I've been reading nonstop. Also, I have not eaten anything all day. And I always do that. I always go into streams and I don't eat. I just go into streams because I really want to get this content out for people, and you know. but I gotta give myself a rest. I will be streaming again tonight, though. I just need a break. So, if you made it to the end of this stream, God bless you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate that very, very much. Again, do not forget to hit that notification bell so you know whenever I'm making a video or stream on this channel, just like this one. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all those who came by to see what I'm doing despite how I play. Right, Hina? Well, yes. Okay, we gotta stop. I gotta go. Take care. Have a charming day. Stay safe. Okay? And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.